Hello Libras, how are you? I hope this finds you well. So we are going to be doing your no contact love reading and everything that you need to know, whether it's about this reading or scheduling your personal readings, Patreon, or the tarot course. All of that is in the description box below for you. All right, Libra, let's take a look and see what is going on for you guys. We're looking at the current energies towards you of the person you are in no contact with. All right. We have the Sun card for how you are currently being viewed by this person. And at the bottom of the deck for their general overall energy towards you, we have the King of Cups. Some of you could be dealing with maybe a Scorpio or a Leo potentially. Yeah, somebody has a lot of love for you. A lot of love for you, Libra. I feel like that's something that this person is seeing here, especially with the Sun card and the King of Cups. It's like there is something about this period of no contact or this period of, not having you in their life where certain things are becoming very clear. And one of those things are, how they really feel about you. The depths, the depth of their emotion for you. Because the King of Cups is, a very deep love and affection. So somebody definitely feeling a lot more clear when it comes to you. Let's keep going. I also do kind of feel here that, if somebody in the past was feeling very pessimistic or had a lot of fear thoughts when it comes to you or this connection, I do feel that has shifted as well. It's like somebody is feeling a lot more optimistic about or viewing the connection in a much more optimistic way with that Sun energy. Their feelings for you, we have the Four of Wands. Some of you guys, you could feel like this is a twin flame connection. For others of you, somebody just feels like they are actually ready to step into a new chapter here with you or a higher level of commitment. This is really beautiful. This person could feel like you guys have been through a lot together, but it's like it feels like everything was kind of leading up to this point or leading up to this moment with that Four of Wands energy, where it finally feels like all of the obstacles that we have faced, we're finally getting to, we're finally getting to the end to, and it's like stepping into a very different chapter. And like I said, we have that Four of Wands can talk about stepping into a higher level of commitment here. Stepping into a new chapter with one another. It can definitely be reunion energy as well. Their intentions, we have the Eight of Pentacles. Ooh, I love that. To me, the Eight of Pentacles is like putting in the work. It's taking those practical steps and efforts in order to achieve something. And it's also this energy that says, if you do the work, you do get the reward, right? So it's like this person does feel very clear about one, what they want, two, how they feel, and what steps and actions that they need to take in order to accomplish that, in order to make that a reality. So somebody has the intention to show up, to do the work. And I like that a lot because it definitely brings a little bit more of a grounded energy to this, because it was feeling a little bit kind of like daydreamy, almost like, it's like in my mind, I'm thinking about this wonderful thing and it feels very clear and it feels very positive, and now we can do this. But that's, now this kind of brings that into a more grounded reality of these are the practical steps and efforts that I'm going to take to actually make that dream possible. The challenge, we have the Two of Cups. So I do feel like there has been some kind of disconnect here between the two of you, and it may not be as easy as this person is hoping You know, I think that's where that Eight of Pentacles comes in, where they know that there's a certain level of work that is going to need to be done, because I feel like there has been a disconnect here. And you could have felt that, you know, before this moment, before this person's in the energy that they're in, that you guys were not in alignment before. And that could have been like with each other, with what you guys wanted. I do want to clarify this. Tell me about this Two of Cups energy. Why is the Two of Cups the challenge? I see the Seven of Cups. Yeah, I think in the past somebody was very confused about what it is that they wanted. They weren't seeing things clearly. They could have had a lot of mixed emotions. They could have given a lot of mixed signals. And I do feel like it caused a big disconnect between the two of you in the past. It definitely made you feel like you guys weren't on the same page, that you didn't want the same things, you weren't in alignment. But I definitely feel like somebody's figuring that out now here. This is what I want, and this is what I'm ready to do in order to have that here with you. What is this person's next actions and behaviors towards Libra? We have the Page of Wands. So I definitely feel like somebody is taking initiative and communicating with you here. And to me, that's what that feels like. It does feel like, you know, being bold and taking initiative, taking that step, reaching out. The potential outcome, we have the World. So I want to clarify that. But the World card can just talk about, you know, closing out one cycle or one chapter and stepping into a new one. It's almost like stepping into a new reality or a new world here. It can be a part of an accomplishment, but it also does talk about, and you have that energy with the Four of Wands too, which can also talk about like an accomplishment or reaching a goal. The Four of Wands can indicate a higher level of commitment, and so can the World card talk about taking something to the next level. So tell me about the World card. So especially if you've been in kind of a cycle with this person where, you know, you weren't in alignment and there was a lot of mixed emotions or inconsistent energies, I definitely feel like that is what is closing out here. Yeah, look at that confirmation. I love that. We have the Knight of Wands, which is that hot and cold, inconsistent, you know, energy. That is what is being closed out here. And somebody is definitely moving towards you, very clear about what it is that they want. Wow, we have the Star card. Yeah. So definitely a lot of healing potential here between the two of you. But the Star card is also a card of wish fulfillment. I feel like this is the outcome that you wished for, but you didn't actually think was going to happen. And I feel like that was because in the past you were getting very mixed signals or mixed energy, inconsistent energy from this person. You just really felt like you didn't want the same things and that you weren't really in alignment, but it definitely looks like that is changing here. And look, you have the King of Cups at the bottom of this deck now and the King of Cups at the bottom of this one. So a lot of deep love here. But that is what I have for you, Libra. I do hope that this helps and everything you need to know. Well, let's give you the signs real quick. I see Scorpio, Leo, Aries, Virgo, Cancer, Sagittarius, all the fixed signs, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius. Those are signs I'm seeing, but it could be any. It is a general reading. So even if I did not mention a specific sign, the reading definitely can still resonate for you. But that's what I have for you. I hope it helps. And everything you need to know is in the description box below for you. Information about Patreon or the tarot course, all that stuff's in the description box below for you. If you want personal prayers for any reason, you can just put the little prayer emoji in the comments down below and I will go through and pray for you. But if this is where we part, thank you so much for being here with me and I will see you next time.